Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. So, yeah, I feel like I got some important things to talk about, guys, in terms of getting ready for the season and things that I'm doing. But before that, just let you know what I got going on. You know, obviously I've got a lot of things going on, business related, you know, the land and all that. And we'll talk more about that later, by the way. Not sure how much footage I'll get today. I know we got some spraying to do and some cleanup. I'm trying to get a lot of work done today, especially, and tomorrow, because it looks like we're getting a lot of rain Wednesday and Thursday potentially. So I'm hoping to really finish off the spraying that I have to do, you know, this week. We got a lot of spraying done last week. We got a lot of spraying done. I was able to knock out a lot of yards. I'm almost done that first round, so that's good. But yeah, I hope y'all had a great weekend, y'all. I know I did. You know, yesterday had a great message at church. So yeah, challenge any of you guys get a chance, go listen to the message from yesterday, because I mean, I took away a lot from it. I think we all could, in terms of the importance of rest, and not only on the Sabbath day on Sundays, you know, in terms of resting and trying to, you know, honor, you know, God's word. And that's something honestly I struggle with at times. I try not to work on Sundays, but I mean, I don't necessarily rest like I probably should, like God would want me to necessarily. But yeah, just, I mean, the whole message was about just how we get so consumed in our work and just, you know, trying to provide. And I know we want to do that, but let's kind of try to keep things in perspective. Just to give you an example. So this morning, it meant so much to me, and I really got to thinking about it, and it kind of played off yesterday's message. It just means so much to me as a dad, as a father, to wake up. You know, my wife, my kids are getting ready for school, and obviously I'm headed to work now. Being able to wake up and just give them a hug and tell each of them I love them, it really just hit home to me this morning. You know, I really did. It just felt so good to be able to give my kids a hug and tell them I love them, and my wife as well. Give her a hug and tell her I loved her, you know, before I got on the road. But yeah, man, that's really, I mean, that's more important than money. That's more important than business, all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously we want to have enough. We want to be able to support and have, you know, plenty of money in the bank to do what we got to do. But yeah, having that family, you know, that loving, caring family, and as a dad, as a father, being able to wake up in the morning and tell my kids I love them, my wife I love them, it just means so much, you know. So I'm sure a lot of you agree with that. So yeah, I'm truly blessed for sure. You know, that's just way more important than, can't put a price tag on that. And so yeah, I just really hit home to me today, this morning, being able to do that, and kind of, yeah, reflect a little bit off yesterday's message in terms of keeping things in perspective and not getting so wrapped up in money and material things and all that we tend to talk about and worry about so much. But yeah, hope y'all are able to experience a good message at church yesterday, like I did, for sure. And hopefully that was, you know, blessing to you hearing what I had to say, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, let's get into the point of the video. And I was trying to think of a title necessarily for this video in terms of the main point of it, but it really goes back to strategizing for the season, for the upcoming season, before things really get busy with mowing and, you know, all the things associated with lawn care. So a couple things I've been doing, guys, and this is for guys like myself that are established with an established customer base. And, you know, if you're me and you're established, you know, you're looking to find more ways to become more profitable. Maybe not necessarily add more customers. If anything, I'm looking to drop, and that's exactly what I've been doing. So I'm going to keep it on point in terms of why I've been dropping customers. And I actually did do this yesterday. I dropped a customer yesterday while I was hunting. Yesterday was actually the last day, or actually today is actually the last day to hunt. So me and my former coach / realtor went hunting yesterday. Didn't see anything, by the way. It was pretty warm, so we really weren't sure if we would, but you know, obviously the deer tend to move a little more when it's colder. But But yeah, yesterday while I was hunting, I had a chance to read my Bible and do some other things, get ready for the day. I texted a lady that I've been contemplating letting go for a while now. I just couldn't remember to let her know. So I finally got around to texting her, let her know how I appreciated her, letting me do the yard. And I was very thankful for that. I've been doing her yard for quite a few years now. And her husband actually had passed away like 2 or 3 years ago, and I continued to do it. But she was one of those customers that, even though she was nice, I didn't really have any problems with her. There were some things, but the main two things, guys, and these are the two things I want to point out in terms of things I'm looking for when it comes to dropping certain customers. Okay, number one, and I let her know this when I texted her, was the fact that she's a little further out than I want to go. She's a little further out from my base, from my density. Okay, and right now, that's what I'm looking to do. Like I said, I'm looking to become more dense. I'm looking to increase that density, my route density in my business. Having those customers closer together. The less driving you do, the more profitable, right? So, yeah, that was something I mentioned to her as being the main reason. And yeah, that's the main reason, right? That's probably the main reason why I'm letting certain customers go, is because they are a little further out than I want to go. So I let her know that, and that's the truth. But secondly, and I didn't let her know this, but this is another big deal to me in terms of looking for evaluating customers to potentially let go, is people that don't have me come throughout the year. Okay, so that's becoming a bigger deal for me, and something I'm a little more sensitive about, a little more keen on, so to speak, is these customers that don't have me come throughout the year in the fall and the winter. What in the world? What the fuck? Man, these guys can't drive anyway. Yeah, I'm just turning into the gas station now. But yeah, something that, like I said, I'm trying to get back on focus now. That guy is trying to direct traffic. But yeah, the winter. Yeah, people that don't have me come throughout the winter and in the fall, in a lot of cases, is becoming a bigger and bigger deal. The more and more I think about it, the more I'm able to really focus on the business and the customer base itself. So yeah, this was another customer that she would basically have me come maybe April through September. And she used to have me spray too, and she quit having me do that. So that was another thing. So on top of being outside of my radius, on top of the fact that she doesn't have me come throughout the year, it's only basically 6 months out of the year. Yeah, those are two big things, guys, I look for now. And yeah, if you happen to be both of those, I mean, that's just like automatic. Okay, so yeah, I ended up texting her, like I said, that she actually had a neighbor that I already let know a week or so ago. I just forgot to text her. So I was able to do that yesterday, like I said. So those are two factors to consider for sure if you're relatively established like I am. Now, if you're not, obviously, if you're new, you're going to have to go a little further. You're going to have to deal with those customers that maybe guys like myself don't want to deal with anymore just to make it, just to have money coming in. But as you get more established and older in the game, so to speak, you've been doing it for years, you really need to hone in on your base, especially if you're a smaller business like myself, just one or a couple of guys working for you, in order to make things more profitable, okay? Because, I mean, the density and the pricing end up being two of the most important aspects of your business as you get more and more established, right? So those are things that I just wanted to point out, y'all. So, yeah, in terms of, improving your customer base, improving the profitability of it, I think you need to definitely consider two factors to consider. I think that's going to be my title. Two factors to consider when potentially dropping a customer. Number one, are they outside of your density? Okay. Number two, are they having you come throughout the year? Okay. So yeah, that's definitely two things that I'm, definitely considering looking at for sure. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, I'm at the gas station now. I'm gonna get gassed up, waiting on Justin to come. He should be here in about 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll be, getting a whole lot of footage, but we'll talk about some other things. I'm gonna mention some more about the land later on too. just give you an idea of what's going on there. You know, talk more about that and some other things that feel like y'all may be interested in. We'll talk about it. But anyway, hey, listen, hope you're having a great day so far, guys. God bless you. Talk to you later. Hey guys, yeah, so we just finished up. It's about 4:30 now, trying to take advantage of the dry weather, you know, the incoming rain. later in the week. I think starting Wednesday. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be okay. Give a chance of showers, but either way, I want to get a lot done. Got a good bit of spraying done today. Definitely gonna try to finish it up tomorrow for my first round, getting all those customers I sprayed for done. So that'd be good. But we did a lot of cleanup. So the last couple clips, assuming I put the video together the way I'm thinking. So that one was that video I did. I think I posted it Friday. Showing the big cleanup job. I was just taking the rest of that pile and putting it by the road. So yeah, they were real happy with it, and we were actually able to really get it done in a really good time. We've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years, and me and Justin just working together. We really know what we're doing, and we were really, really efficient on that job. So honestly, that big job took us about 30 minutes, to get that pile moved, and we spent about 2 hours and 15 minutes Friday. So all in all, a little under 3 hours. I charged them $350. And honestly, most people would say, yeah, it's probably pretty low, but spend a little less than 3 hours, $350 cash. So that's good. That's just a one-time job, and obviously y'all might could tell that they're not wealthy by any means, or I'm assuming not. So I'm gonna give people good deal that I don't feel like I obviously have a lot of money and that kind of thing too. So that goes into consideration when it comes to charging, especially when it comes to a one-time job like that. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's not a zero-sum game out here. You want to be good to people and feel like you can help people out by not charging them a whole lot, maybe more than what you think you could charge. I think that's a blessing, and I'll be blessed. I know God's blessed my life tremendously, and He'll continue to bless me going forward. So that's kind of the way I see it, when it comes to helping people out and charging, for certain jobs that maybe I could charge a little more for. But yeah, the second one, the clip that I got using the mower, they're using the Exmark, blowing the leaves into the wood line there. That was a cleanup job. We actually hadn't been there since probably October. Only thing we came there, no, it was actually, maybe late September, early October. I thought we might have mowed it once a few weeks before Halloween because they did decorations, but yard was a mess, and we also did the gutters. Yeah, I'm probably gonna charge him about $250. It spent about an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes. It was a mess. Like I said, it took a little longer than I was expecting, but yeah, good to go ahead and get that job done, get the gutters clean before all this rain comes in. And that's a lot. We're doing that a lot here lately. I feel like I'm eventually run out of gutters and roofs to clean off or blow off. We also blew a roof off for a customer, his wife's business. We blew it off and got it all cleaned up until the gutters hadn't been blown out in a long time. But anyway, yeah, all in all, a good day, a solid day for sure. I feel like we made a good bit of money for sure. I'm not sure if we hit my big goal in terms of revenue. We might have got close to $1,500. I guess we'll find out. But all in all, really good day. Proud of Justin. We worked hard and got a lot of jobs done, a lot of spraying done. So that's good. But yeah, on to the point of the video, guys. I mentioned the two things I'm looking at in terms of customers I may drop. And number one being, like I said, are they outside of my radius? Again, I want to make sure you guys that are young, this is something you can definitely work on, but when you're young in the game, when you're new to it, you're going to have to take on all comers, so to speak. You're going to have to take on pretty much anything you get your hands on in order to make sure you're making enough money, right? But as you get more experience and you grow your customer base, you can surely, slowly but surely dwindle it down in terms of your radius, dwindle that radius down to where you're really dense. And that's really what I'm trying to work on. That's really the main point. I'm trying to become more dense and more profitable at the same time, right? Because we all know the better your route density, the more profit you're going to be. And again, those customers too, that's point number two. I'm going to reiterate, the fact that both of these people, or that particular customer that I mentioned, and a lot of the customers I have dropped here over the last few weeks, and not a whole lot, but I have dropped quite a few, by the way, have been customers that don't have me come throughout the year. They're just basically those that don't have me spray, don't have me do really anything outside of just mowing the grass. when it needs it. So yeah, that's something I'm looking at more and more when it comes to keeping customers on. Those customers that have me come throughout the year, that's more valuable to me. You know, that's a really good aspect of a customer. So definitely consider that for sure. You know, those people that want you to come in throughout the year, or in my case, have me spray and fertilize. The customers, again, that I mentioned before that I've dropped have been those that just generally just have me mow from April through maybe September, and then, you know, tell me see you in the spring. You know what I mean? So basically on half the year I'm making money, you know, as my customer. So, but yeah, that's just something that I've noticed and picked up on, and you will too as you get more experience in the game, so to speak. But yeah, one more point, guys, and I think I might have mentioned this too in terms of raising prices. So I got a text from a lady that I texted maybe 2 weeks ago. She said that yeah, her family had been going through a lot of sickness, having the flu. That's why she forgot to text me back sooner. But I went up from $65 to $75. I went up $10, and she said she was fine with it. So yeah, point I want to make is don't be scared. And this is something I'm really speaking to myself, because not so much this year and the last year or two, but before then, I would always be worried that if I went up on the price, you know, that they would let me go, even if it was just $5. You know, like I was scared to death to raise prices. But you guys have helped me that, you know, in the comments and just watching more YouTube. You know, raising prices, you know, it's a big deal. So I have yet to have anybody out of the maybe around 20 or so that I've texted or called or talked to about raising prices, neither one of them, or not a single one, has said no. Now, I haven't raised more than $10 a cut or a spray. It's mainly going up on the mowing that I've went up on my prices. Yeah, I've went up several, $5 a cut, and I've went up maybe 4 or 5, $10 a cut. And again, no one has said no yet. So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to raise prices, and that's something you're going to have to do more of as you get more established. And if they say no, well, that's fine too. If you got an established customer base, you know, you'll always be able to replace them with new ones, right? So yeah, something to definitely consider and think about. But anyway, hey, listen, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope this video is helpful. I did a good job explaining things and not rambling too much, that kind of thing. But I hope you're all off to a good start this week. God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you later.